This is Binarai. Welcome to another Raptoreum weekly update. Finally. Welcome. How you doing, guys? Sorry about that, but sometimes life gets in the way. Please don't hit that like on the stream. And please don't comment. We're still doing that reverse. I don't know if it's working though. All right, I think we should just get this started. Let's lower the tunes. No point in faffing around anymore, community. I do apologise about that. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. And that's with Hunter allowing me an extra hour as well, and I was still late due to my lack of professionalism in catching a mouse. So yeah, can you hear me all right, Hunter?
I can hear you. Can you hear
And
me?
by this time, just after I had a shower, I realised that everyone's now in bed, fast asleep, because the kids
The
especially,
mouse is caught.
the
Yeah.
mouse is caught, it's outside, so they can all go to sleep. So I can't actually go and get my Raptoreum clobber
Paraphernalia.
yeah, from the wardrobe, but I do have a couple of items here that I'm gonna apply, and just to see if Hunter gives me the nod or not, we'll have to see. Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, so this thing is what my daughter made for me a few years back now. She printed it out and, I don't know, made it. So I've kept it, obviously. And this is a hat that I bought from the store that's run by Santos, which is, I think it's in the description of this video as well. Yeah, so these are actually for sale on there. So if you do start to look a little bit like the guy on that intro slide, Hunter, then you can get yourself one of these.
Yeah. I'm not balding back there yet. Yet. I'm sure it's going to happen. I mean, genetics is going to play a role at some point. But I still have some hair up here. So that's
So
good. Yeah.
apparently it goes from your mum. It comes from your mum's side, doesn't it? So if your mum's dad was bald, then you're going to be bald. So your granddad is something like that, isn't it? I
I
remember this in science.
Yeah, someone in the chat will enlighten us because I don't remember. I don't remember.
Well,
But
you're into
I'm trying to
all
think.
health and medical and whatever.
I know, but that's I don't. I've seen that, but I don't remember if it's the father, the paternal or maternal side.
Yeah,
So
I
if it
think.
is, my maternal grandfather had hair for
Oh,
till he died. So go
okay.
figure. You
Yeah,
know,
I don't know. Okay,
he lived to a ripe old age.
did he? Uh,
Yep.
and you still don't know that it was a wig?
It was not a wig. No. I did ask, I mean,
He played you for all these years, Hunter. It was good glue. All
it
right, I
was
think
really
I'm
good
actually going to
glue.
take this hat off because I can't see the three screens up there, and I need to see that as well.
And you'll be sweating bullets too, because it looks like it's a leather cap. Or is it
Leather?
vinyl? What is that?
I wouldn't wear a
The
leather cap.
fabric.
What side do you think I'm batting on,
I
Hunter? Like, seriously, a leather cap?
well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? I've
I
got a
don't
wife
know
and
about
kids.
leather caps. I don't know what the leather cap signifies, so I'm
So,
completely clueless. There's
whether
no context other than I'm clueless about what it looks leathery to me.
Budweiser, before you even start, don't even think about it. Do not even think about it. Just because you finish with Hunter just a little bit, just remember I can sprinkle a lot
God.
worse than Hunter can.
He's already
Right,
in the
anyway,
chat.
I'm taking my leather
He's
cap off.
there. You can
All
stay
right,
at
I
the
think we better start this
White
stream
House.
off. Shall we?
Yeah, yeah, we should.
I forgot we were actually live. It's just like we normally have a chat. Anyway, yes, we are Raptoreum. We are. My name's Paul Mills from Raptoreum Core, also known as Binarai, and to my right, I like this camera switch round thing now that I've done, because my right is the right. I don't have to point
Really?
left. Yeah, my right is your side. Anyway, to my right is the one and only Hunter Schultz, strategic director slash badass of the Raptoreum project. And I mean, Hunter's calling the shots these days, let's face it.
I don't know about that.
Okay, let me just have a look what we got here. So, Hunter, I wasn't actually going to mention this, but I'm going to mention it anyway. And that is, I sent you a file yesterday, in confidence, and that file was the new Electron wallet, which has been brushed over by myself, right?
Yeah.
And
It's pretty.
So
It's pretty
so
in a lot of different ways.
So what have you?
Loving it.
So what have you done with it?
I've deposited 100 RTMs.
100?
100. I have not sent it yet. I was busy doing a couple things, so. But I poked around a lot, and it's fast, and it's snappy. You're not waiting an hour and a half for something to happen.
Are you talking about Fudweiser's theme or mine?
I was on your theme.
Hey, Fud.
Fud's not going to be happy with that. But come St. Patrick's Day, come on, it's going to be green for St. Patty's Day, which we just had. But I thought I'd try it with the graphics and Fudweiser, the Hulk. He's not happy. So it's stunning. It really is.
What I want you to test, Hunter, is asset creation, because it's totally different than how any of the other wallets actually. Well, I say any of the other wallets. It's totally different on how that transaction for the asset creation and how the addresses for the fees are arranged and set up in order to facilitate that. I want you to, community, you'll get to do it soon if you've got the confetti roll, but I want Hunter to do it first. So I want you to create an asset. If you need another 100, I know it's a lot, right? I get it.
No,
right?
I'll send it from my Telegram. From our glorious Raptoreum, which, by the way, finish your thought and remind me. I had a chat with Hans today.
Oh, did you? Okay. Yeah. So create an asset, and then I want you to send me a few of them, and I want you to just double check the history in the wallet and the fees that you've paid to actually facilitate that. And also I want you to then go to the actual installation directory for the wallet, whether you've stored it in app data or whether you've stored it somewhere else. And I want you to check the cache folder, because that's something else that I did in terms of the metadata for assets and how quick it pulls that. Because the reason why I did that is because when you are relying on, and bear in mind, a lot of applications do this, but when you are relying solely on the metadata source for a file from something that is variable, sometimes you can be waiting a little while for it to load all those images and everything like that from the IPFS, as we have seen from when we were on call yesterday with Small Paul, depending on what the file is. So I introduced a cache mechanism in order to pull them once, and also that also updates every time an asset is created, or as soon as you receive one, it detects a new file and then it'll just update the cache. So that's how I've made the asset snappy. But anyway,
we now know the inner secret.
But that's not anything to do with how the how snappy the wallet is that you're using now, because you've got no assets on there. So I think it's just
Right.
because you've got nothing on there.
Yeah,
But
I was gonna have to. I'll have to poke around,
yeah.
teach myself. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Okay. So I well, Yeti popped up in one of our groups. I think it was yesterday or the day before, and I was getting a little worried actually, because I was still waiting for the code to be reviewed for the Electron wallet, which is why you guys with the confetti roll actually haven't received it yet. And Yeti actually said that he had no internet connection. So I don't know, Yeti. I've got my wooden spoon out here, and I'm seriously giving the broth a stir, but no internet connection. We're in the UK, brother. Hotspots, mobile, all of that. Please look at my code, man. Please do. Oh, yeah. I'll mention that in a bit. Yeah, so please, Yeti, please. There's no threat involved at all. There's no threat. It's just me begging you to look at the code, basically. Ideally, I did want to get the Electron wallet out before the Talon wallet, because, well, for reasons I don't really need to mention, but we are very Talon wallet is an external project to Raptoreum that myself and Mancini have been working on. Disclaimer. But that's close to him, and Mancini did post an update about the Talon wallet. I always go into detail about what the Talon wallet is, but I don't really want to do it today. If you want to find out what the Talon wallet is, Google it.
Google it.
And if you do see any Talon wallet posts, don't click like and don't subscribe to anything like that.
Or this channel for that matter. Don't subscribe. Don't hit like.
Okay, let me find that. Where is that? Talon wallet, yes. Okay, so no, that's not right. Give me a second.
Boop, time's up.
All right. Yeah. Okay, so oh, actually, I just need to check where that is. You chat about something, Hunter.
Oh, let me give a Hans update.
Go on then.
Hans Germardes, who otherwise known as Germardes. Hans was incapacitated, if you will, and is on the mend and doing well. He's lost a little weight. He's cut down on smoking, and we were chatting this morning, and he's sort of he's just plowing through, and he's got a good attitude about what he's doing. And I'm not going to go into, it's not necessarily life-threatening, I wouldn't say that, but it's serious enough that he had to take some time, and a lot of it is just stress. And he's a very hard worker, and you can see how much work he's put in this project alone. And just remember, he has outside interests, as we all do, to put food on the table, so to speak. And he has kids, et cetera, et cetera. So Hans is doing yeoman's work. And if you've been following this channel long enough, you know what we're talking about. So between Raptoreum and the new Explorer, I mean, he's truly a gifted individual. So anyway, kept in touch, and it's been a week and a half or so since I chatted with him. And so he's right there. He should be back fairly soon. Interestingly, he's waiting for some test results and tests that will come back in May. And I didn't really get into it because I didn't have time, but I'm thinking to myself, dude, go to a private clinic or someplace and get them done. I mean, what's the wait in Germany? So anyway, but Anyway, he's on the mend and good spirits, and there you are. So there's Hans. Have you found what you were looking for?
No, you'll have to carry on.
So I'm going to have to carry on.
You
Okay.
you don't have to. I mean,
No, I can think of something to chat about. Let's see.
you've never sang on this channel.
I have briefly. I did once. I didn't really sing, but I did go into my singing voice, which is not that great.
Do you know what?
My wife is a good singer, but
Did,
what, pray tell, are you looking for?
guys, did Mancini do a post? And did I dream this? I'm sure I've seen a post from Mancini. Unless I'm just going crazy.
He did do a post. The question is when? When are you thinking he did it? Because I will look.
Like not long ago. It was like a day, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I am going crazy.
I don't see anything.
Hmm.
He did say, okay. Yeah, I'm looking at his I'm looking at the Talon Wallet Discord, but I don't see anything in the announcements or news of late. 322 was the last one. That's the one you're referring to.
All right, so maybe I am going crazy. Mancini, if you are watching, actually, I'm not going to ask him because he'll just tell me that he didn't do one when he did, even if he did, just to make me look stupid. If anyone else has got the link for this post that probably didn't happen, send it to the stream party chat.
I don't think it did. I really don't think it did. It would have been on the news, on the Talon Discord.
Yeah.
So anyway.
All right. Okay.
We should just say thank you to Fudweiser and others who are handling trivia.
Absolutely. So there is a message from Fudweiser. I was speaking with Fudweiser on the voice chat, the Discord, and Fudweiser really wanted me to mention Falcon on this stream. I've got that right, haven't I, Fudweiser? Because he really appreciates Falcon's input into the project and help during certain things in the project, including trivia and helping to donate to the pot for the community in regards to that and other things as well. So big thanks to Falcon. He's awesome.
Yes.
What,
He's a gentleman and a scholar.
Do I need to send Falcon an RTM shirt?
Just for giggles. No, you should.
For giggles?
That
He might as well. He might as well be on the team.
He earned it. That's what. Yeah.
You know what? As well, like Falcon is awesome. He always has been awesome. He's been there. People have come and gone, but he's still there. You know, chipping away at things. And you can too. Anyone in the community who has got that mindset that can see things for what it is and not get lost in the drudge of world events. You know, come and work with us. We're working on some really cool things. Just come and work with us.
Yeah.
Or if you're building something, let us come and work with you.
Yeah. Falcon's typing, by the way. By the way, Falcon, you need to let Binarai know your size. Just for the shirt. Falcon says, I can send you all money to cover a shirt. Yo. That's kind.
Well, I must have paid like $60 to. I think it was actually a little bit more than that to send Fudweiser a shirt.
A shirt to Canada?
No, not Fudweiser. Who was it? It was I think it was Sherm or someone like that, or Alejandro. Yeah, it was
Alejandro,
like six.
probably. Yeah. Yeah.
So if you think
Yes.
all the shirts that I've actually sent out all over the world, the shirts, they don't actually cost a lot of money. It's actually getting them to the
The cost
people.
of
That's the
shipping.
main thing. I mean, Hunter's
Yeah.
shirt, that was ridiculous to send it to Hunter. Hunter could have just got a shirt and printed it himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe next time I'll just send everyone a PNG and say just get on with it. Okay. So yes, Falcon, I will send you a shirt. I've got a couple left. I don't know what size you are, but
Large. He
you'll
says large.
well, you'll have to just deal with what I've got left, I'm afraid. If it's a small, then you'll be
He's
like
gonna be rocking the beach wear this summer.
then you'll be like the Hulk, as
Pump you up.
Footwiser's posted in the chat. So,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's quite fashionable now for Footwiser to cut the sides up the shirt and wear it like a loose summer vest. But I think that would be,
The leather hat.
I don't think that would be advisable.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, but they're
Even the
all
rich
they're actually
people.
all right. I mean, I've had my shirt for a long time now, and it's still good. Like it's still
Yeah.
still
Oh
good.
yeah, these are high quality. The logo has not faded. I've been very impressed. So
But
that's
the t-shirts
it's
as
big
well.
for me, but
I did a couple of t-shirts when we went to Paris with Baguette, and I got Baguette a hoodie, and I got him a t-shirt with the the QR code on the back. He had it for about 2 months, and then I'd seen him again, and the print on the t-shirt and the hoodie was just, it was like it had been driven over by a truck like multiple times. That's how bad it was. I mean, I don't know what he's doing. Like, is he boil washing them or something? Is he ironing the textiles? I don't know what he's doing. It's just like, it shocked me a little bit.
yeah.
Maybe he's still trying to work out the washing machine. So
We just got a new washing machine, and it's like launching the space shuttle.
is it? Do you have those vertical down ones over there? Is that
We used to have some old school like Frigidairs, and now we have Samsung stack with the front
the
loaders.
front loaders? Yeah.
Yeah, we have front loaders, and I got to tell you something. It made a big difference in the it's quicker. The clothes dry faster. It's just more efficient, and they do a really great job. I mean, the only thing is you got to read like 50,000 page owner's manual, figure out how to turn the thing on and set the settings.
I've got a
And it's in
question.
Spanish. Oh my God.
I've got a question for you. Sorry, community. I know that we're on the Raptoreum stream here. I understand, but it's important to me.
Come
This is so Hunter. I've got a Samsung washing machine, right? And I want to know, does yours celebrate when it finishes? With like,
Does it ever? I will record it for the experience.
it's like it goes on and on. It just goes on and on, and then it unlocks the door.
Oh, but there's actually, you can go on YouTube and you can find YouTube videos about this.
Oh,
My
really?
wife showed it to me. Yeah, you can go on and find it. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Like what?
People have picked up on it and done like music videos to it and stuff. It's just
Like,
ridiculous.
I had a brand new kitchen with my extension recently. We had all new appliances, right? And we have the oven and the fridge and a few other things as well. But it's only the washing machine that feels the need to celebrate when it's done. Like, imagine if your oven was like diddly 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 dee, your food is cooked. You know what I mean? It's just it seems stupid.
It's only going to get worse with the Internet of Things.
I mean,
You'll be able to.
So I suppose if your washing is done, you don't want to leave it in there, do you? You know what I mean?
Not for very long.
Not for
I
very
mean,
long, but it's all right for a couple of hours. But it really wants you to know that it's done. But yes,
yeah.
I think it's just a bit too much. I mean, a microwave for the last 50 years has just gone beep, and that was it.
You know,
It doesn't feel the need to to play a 1 or 2 minute song when it's done.
The London Philharmonic.
I'm wondering whether I could
Yeah.
recode the washing machine and program a new tune.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be. I need to research that.
Now that would be something Samsung should do. It's like, the hood, someone, if it's in the hood, you can,
Oh,
you
Homer's just give me a good idea. That moaning female voice. I could do that, and my wife would just be going mental about that.
the kids be like, what is she saying?
Yeah.
Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's a fantastic idea. And do you know what? I'm going to research that because that's worth doing. Secret camera, moaning washing machine. That's a good video.
That actually would be something you should do. That would be really funny in a laundromat. Watch the people's watch the people's reaction. Actually, it'd be kind of funny.
So I'm not going crazy. We do have an update.
It's in the Osmium feed. Really?
Oh, so that was on the 22nd. All
it's
right.
The same one.
Okay, so that must be the latest one. I thought it was like yesterday or today. Yeah. But anyway, Mancini, in regards to the Talon wallet, which is not a Raptoreum project, he says he has got some Talon wallet news for you. I've already worked through around 70% of all UI test cases along the way. This has helped me uncover and fix several bugs because changes in certain parts of the code require constant retesting. I've also been massively expanding the portfolio of automated UI end-to-end tests. He says there's now 300 individual tests covering a range of UI flows, and he's constantly adding more to solidify the wallet and make sure it's perfect. As you can see, it's been going on a while. Mancini does like things to be perfect, and I suppose that's why I like to work with him. He's very he's very precise. As you can see with his pools and everything else he's done, he always does a good job in both design and functionality. Okay.
Very talented people around here.
So he says, I'm not gonna go through it all because it's a long thing, but he says the wait for beta 2 is finally starting to come to an end, and when you all see how ambitious this project has become, maybe some of you will understand the journey a bit better and start believing in Osmium again. Talon wallet would not exist without Osmi, and he'll always be grateful to the Osmium community, as am I as well. Thank you, Osmium community, and thank you for voting to initially fund the development to get this started. Thank you. Okay. On the side of this, in regards to the Talon wallet, I have not been in charge of development. My input is all to do with sort of using my brain, ideas, and also Talon wallet was my original idea anyway, and also social media and things like that, and just how things should be presented. Obviously there's a couple of other people involved in getting this to where it is as well, including a team of developers that initially the Osmium project had funded, who I've mentioned previously had been heavily focused on security in the past in terms of developing some top tier banking applications that require that extensive security. So it gives me confidence to work with Mancini and also deliver something to you, the community, and other people in blockchain in the whole world that we believe is a good product. Yes, things take time. We're only a small team, but we're seeing the light. We are seeing the light. So do we send that out before the Electron wallet? I don't know. it depends how
I
much
will
I've
tell.
stirred the broth for Yeti to review my code. So maybe I've made it worse and he's just not going to do it. Okay. All right. So that's Talon Wallet. So I am actually getting the schedule set up for all the social media and a few other things as well for the Talon Wallet. That's what I'm doing currently in regards to that. I've also got the structure of the release and how we're going to do sort of a release stream. And I want to get it right, and I think it's good to be starting to work on it now. That it may or may not be close to being put in front of your eyes, so you can try it out for yourselves. But it's awesome. Okay, what else have I got? I think that's about it from me. I've obviously been working on other things as well in the background, as you know, Hunter. But I'm not really gonna
Not
mention
yet.
that. There's pointless mentioning it. It's pointless.
Yeah, not yet. Not yet.
I mean,
And there you go, mentioning it.
I've been working every day on RTM projects every single day, and that's all I'm saying. Hunter, I'm going to put you on the big screen.
Oh my God. It's that time.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I on the big screen?
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
So it's time to start.
Yeah. Go
Time
ahead.
to start my deal. All right. Well, let's see. Let's start with the project called RaptorlockIP.com, which is an outside project from Raptoreum, just so that's clear. We have we had a hell of a call last night with Small Paul and Binarai and myself, and we went through the new voice actor pathway, and made some really good changes. And of course, who pipes up with some ideas but Binarai.
I always feel a bit bad butting in and saying things, 'cause
No, that's fine. But the funny thing is, you talked about one word that completely we added another field, not a checkbox field, but we added another section to the form that sparked a number of things. Said, oh, anytime you change something in this caliber of a document, which is a legal document, you have to be very careful about where you position things. So, for instance, if you use the word intent, but you have not defined what intent means until later in the document, it affects the document legally. So you have to make sure that things are in the right place. You've explained what words are, and important words, not every word, but obviously, but you have to explain it. And then you have to go through a global check to see how it in different jurisdictions will see that document, and it has to be globally admissible as much as possible. So it's all been done that way, and every time you change something, you have to go through the testing process. We made some extensive changes last night, and revisions to wording and some structure, and we have some very slick stuff in there that I was kind of wondering how we were going to plow through this. But I went through starting very early this morning. I went through the form and with the revisions from my end and looking what needed to be done. And I sent those revisions to Small Paul probably about 11:30 or 12. And after I sent them, I got my shoes on and did a couple of things, my walking shoes, and I went out the door about 12:30, and as I get maybe 2 minutes into my walk, I get a telegram message saying, "Well, it's done." And I'm thinking, "Yep." And we were talking about this last night, and it's worthwhile to.
What did he do? Did he do the whole list?
Yeah, he got the. I mean, he did some of the things that he had on his list, but he did my list, and it was done in no time. And it's worthwhile to mention that he has Claude, the AI. He pays for Claude, and he has agents that help him, with rapid development, getting stuff done. And it was ready in no time. And I think it's worth it to say the future is spoken, because had a human been doing that, we wouldn't be talking about this right now. And the reason why it's important is the voice pathway is essentially ready for testing. And in that sense, testing is going to be done by the 5 voice actor people in this program that we're involved in. So they are going to be the ones going in, and we're going to do beta testing with them. And hopefully that'll be within the next week or so, keeping my fingers crossed. That leads me to something else. And I did send an email off this afternoon telling that key voice actor industry person that we are essentially ready for testing. And I know he's going to be a speaker at VoiceOver Atlanta, VO Atlanta, which is the largest voiceover conference in the world. And we have some people there that now know about this, and they are going to be talking about AI. And so they know about what this is, what Binarai is. And they also know what Raptoreum's asset just sort of enabled, because they're designed the right way. And that is, it gives voiceover actors a global platform agnostic ID that they can use anywhere. So that's a really good thing for them. So I'm waiting. I'm going to wait. The industry guy is going to be at that conference, so I'm not expecting to hear back from him until next week when he gets back to California. And also, I'll be talking to the one of the bigwigs at that who put on that conference, and I have to talk to him on the 1st to set up a call for the first week in April. So that's coming up. Let's see what else. Oh, as you probably know, I've already filed 2 patents related to this and related to Raptoreum. And this past Monday, I filed a 3rd one. And I'm going to just read you real quick what this is, because hopefully you can read between the. I don't think you'd be able to read. You don't have to read between the lines. You could get it.
Are you allowed to mention it, Hunter?
I can mention it. I just can't go into. Anytime you file a patent, you have to be very concerned about prior art. You can talk in generalities. You can talk about architecture. You can't talk specifics. You can't mention certain names. So there are limitations. It's not me being coy and being marketing, and it's.
Are you allowed to show your face when you say it? Because I've just figured out that I can put my head on yours if you want while you're saying it.
No, that's okay. It's. Yeah, I can see your. No, you can't.
Right,
it doesn't matter. It's coming out in my voice.
Right.
So here it is. Systems, including AI, can generate actions, but the system that I invented ensures those actions cannot produce consequences on their own. Subtle pause. The system can also generate a verifiable record of actions, conditions, and outcomes, which, for example, in one embodiment, can be anchored to Raptoreum's assets and sub-assets for traceability. And there you are. Now, you can run that through AI all you want, and you can probably come up with what I'm talking about, but I can't really talk about it. Suffice to say, it's a missing element that this is now we can start to talk a little bit more about it. It is a missing element in the entire AI discussion. And so it is essentially a boundary layer. And from there, more to come, more to come. But it is directly related to Raptoreum because the design is, the architecture supports the concept of creating these records when they're needed. And sub-assets play a role in that because of the cryptologic linking between the two. So there you are.
And the good thing about this is it's using blockchain for its actual benefit, not for doing a shady ICO and then rug pulling someone. It's actually using it in the right way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So
there's three different. The other thing to keep in mind is that the first patent is kind of the trunk. It's the basis. It anchors, if you will, data. And then the second part of this is verae, and that's the declarations. And then this is, it just ensures the actions cannot produce consequences on their own. So, and I will say this, and I hopefully I'm inspiring and motivating people to think different and explore how what Raptoreum can do can inspire other things. So just this morning, after yesterday and this morning, I was working on a fourth patent, which I'm definitely not going to talk about until it has probably been filed as a non-provisional, because it is a completely different. It's related, but completely different realm of where it'll sit. But yeah, it was partly my background, that I'm drawing from some of these. So I hope that what we've been doing over the last 6 to 9 months, whatever it's been, inspires some of you to think about things from your past of what those assets can do. So for what it's worth.
I hope that Hunter's put me in his will. I didn't even know about this fourth one, but anyway, yeah, I do now. Yeah. So Hunter, you know,
there may be a fifth one, but yeah. So anyway, I mean, who knew? I mean, it's just connecting dots, and they just fell into place. So you know that it's just because I'm just saying that I am nothing. I'm not that special. Maybe slightly special because I'm older. I've got more gray hair and more dots to connect, but it really is. You can look at your own experience in business or life or whatever, and you might be able to come up with something, and that's the point.
You say you're not special because you're used to how your brain operates.
This is true.
If you're outside and looking in, it's like, whoa, okay. So yeah.
Yeah, a friend of mine said you're a nerd that you can take to a cocktail party without embarrassing yourself.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Okay. But, I was going to put my head on Hunter and try and move my lips in time with his, but I don't think.
No, you don't want to try that.
I don't think that's going to happen, is it?
No.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else we need to talk about, or any questions from the community that you would like to know about? And also, I did receive a message from Cypher Crypto. That's another guy who's potentially working on an external ecosystem project for Raptoreum. Well, not for, but as a community member, building something for himself. So, again, I think he was actually on VC the other day with myself and Foodwiser, but then I had to run for reasons I don't really want to disclose. But if you are watching Cypher Crypto, and we do really need to catch up, I do really want to see what's going on and how I can help, or how Hunt can help. So
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
thanks for reaching out.
We do have a YouTube comment or two. Question?
Do we? Let's have a look.
We do. Yeah.
Okay, I'll have a look.
Lo-Fi 360.
Any word on Winterborn or Salty Dragon? I haven't heard anything lo-fi. I haven't heard anything from that, but I've heard a lot about something else that Charlie's working on. I think these things cost a lot of money, and this is Charlie's thing. It's not like an RTM project thing. It's what he's working on. So, I mean, I really do hope that he gets to a position where we can test it as a community, and try to figure out the vision that Charlie's got in terms of that. Are the websites still working? Are they up? I'm not sure whether they are or not.
I would assume they are, but and the cost of doing a really good game is substantial. It really is. And I remember Charlie saying at one point, this is not gonna happen soon because of the complexity and what he has in mind.
I think he's always said that, hasn't he? He said it's going to take years and years. So, I'm not really chasing it. He did send us some screenshots of some early demos. I think those went out to the community some time ago now. So there is obviously something going on. So Charlie, if you would like to link up with my Electron wallet assets code to continue development, you just let me know. Okay.
We have a comment. Dwight Volbrecht, TY2HK. Dwight says, "What? Screw that. I'm liking and commenting on the YouTube." That's very nice. Dwight, thank you. He also said, "No leather daddy insinuations, please." Okay.
Well,
I got a check string.
Budweiser's actually been quiet for a little while, which really makes me nervous.
Yeah, I was good. Yeah, you're thinking good minds think alike. What is he up to? Oh God!
Just think, I can pull you from Canva whenever I want to, Budweiser. So be very careful. I did notice over the last week, Grok has actually pulled free video generation and image generation for free accounts. They're doing. You can only do it now with a paid subscription, Super Grok.
Really?
Yeah, but if you've got premium on X, which we have at Raptoreum, then obviously you can do it on there as well. But I have noticed that it's with a lower resolution. Yes, you can upscale afterwards, but it's still not as good because it starts off as a lower resolution on both image and video with the premium X account. So I don't know what's going on there. I mean, maybe it raised the temperature of the Earth by 2 degrees with the amount of videos that were being generated for free. I don't know. It just seems a bit strange. But a lot of companies do this, don't they? They'll let you do something for free for so long, and then they'll do the switch and grab thing. It's just a common marketing tactic.
It is a business model.
Yeah. So we'll just have to see how it goes. But I mean, I don't think that people should. Sorry, Elon. I don't think people should upgrade to Super Grok, because if you just upgrade your X account, then it's like a third of the price of that, and you can just use it like you would with Super Grok, as far as I understand. So that's a way around it. So, yeah. Anything else?
Small Paul's paying like $100 a month for his Claude subscription, but I think he must have the full Monty or something.
Yeah.
But he's got agents and man.
Yeah, he's doing.
And I know it's interesting when I send him updates for like, I'll generate to give you kind of idea what's going on in the back end, I'll generate a prompt, if you will, for Claude to double check how, for instance, the machine readable file, the JSON file, making sure we pull out a lot of the text that's not needed, because all AI needs to go in and just read, is it allowed or not? No, 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 or yes, yes, no, yes, whatever the case may be. It doesn't need all the extra text. In fact, that extra text just makes it harder for AI to get the knowledge out. So, that's done like this.
I was speaking to a group of web developers a couple of days back. They do applications as well, and they are a team of developers. And they were really down in the dumps about the whole UI thing, the coding and everything like that. And they were saying that it sort of reduces the value of what they create. And I said to them, the world is a constantly evolving place. We have new tools that are created every single day. And as a skilled developer that you are, I think I mentioned this on a call yesterday with Hunter and Paul, but as a skilled developer that you are, if myself, Hunter, and Small Paul, bear in mind we're not skilled, can generate some of the things that we internally have seen and tried, and they're really good, then you as a skilled developer can create things that are absolutely incredible, way better than what we can, with the same tools, because you've got that development mindset. So rather than seeing it as a threat to yourself, just take a new tool and utilize it with the same mindset that you had previously, and continue bettering yourselves in development. That applies to anyone in blockchain, anyone on the Raptoreum team, and anyone that's building anything else in any other segment of the world. Doesn't matter what it is. You could even be designing a new type of house brick. It helps, and I think it's really exciting, the time that we're living in right now, and that's coming from a standpoint of understanding. Sometimes people who don't understand it, or have seemed to have fell behind in terms of what's going on, they can fear it, and that's also understandable. But yeah, it's like my gran. She's scared of text messaging because, I could get hacked, anything could go wrong. But she doesn't really understand the ins and outs of it and what to do and what not to do, so she's scared of it. Anyway.
I agree. I've seen enough technology come and go, and people get very scared about stuff, and oh my God, But frankly, from what I've seen,
when the microwave first came out, they were scared of that, weren't they? They were thought that we're going to all get radiation
nuclear
poison.
bomb and
Yeah.
There's all sorts of examples, but the real point is that this is a tool like anything else.
Yeah.
And can it be abused? Sure. And is it going to displace people? Yes, it will. They'll have to update their resumes, and I'm afraid there are people in technology positions that, quite frankly, I did a lot of research, and I did a lot of the patent stuff using AI. I even had 3 of them act as anal retentive patent examiners to go through the provisional and just keep hammering it away at it. And they each have different training, but I tell them specifically to use the patent examiner manual, because there's a manual at the U.S. patent that examiners use. Hunter, and I say, use that and others.
You're not supposed to tell them things like this.
Sure I can.
Give them ideas.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I mean, this is what's, if you're not using this stuff, get your resume ready.
Something that I do
You're
that's not to do with RTM or whatever, but helps me out in my day-to-day work is you can now have custom agents to do live tasking. So like I buy and sell various things. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but I do. Not telling you because I want you to do it. But anyway, uh, and
okay.
I have it programmed so that when something appears on a marketplace within my strict specification of price, product, condition, it will tell me straight away. I'll get a notification sent to my phone with the link straight to it, and then I can just buy it straight away. But on some of those things, if they are so detailed in the specification that it meets and it's passed some previous tests, some of those things I have it buy them without even me touching the computer. I just get it to do it. So yeah,
Agentic.
yeah, it's really helpful.
Mhm.
So that's another thing. Use the tools, guys. Use the tools. If you're struggling,
Yeah. Or
if you're struggling in the world and you need some money or whatever, use the tools because a lot of them have free plans and you can do so much with them.
he'll
Yes.
even tell you the questions to ask.
Say it again.
I mean, it's fast. You can even tell it, educate me.
Yeah.
Tell me what I need to know in order to do this better. Like I discovered that I can tailor when I have Chat GPT do something, and I want to check it with Grok or Gemini or whatever, Claude. It will tailor the prompt for, because Chat GPT knows what they're good at. Some are good at better at semantics and whatever images and whatnot. But you can then tailor the prompt for Gemini. You can tailor it for Grok,
Yeah.
and it's truly remarkable. There are limitations, but yeah, I mean,
But
Claude is like a monster for programming.
there's a
It's just
there's a trick.
wicked.
There's a trick with Gemini. I don't know whether I should mention it or not. Maybe I'll go to jail for mentioning it. But thank you, Google. But on Gemini, if you're using an AI within the terminal, it's called a Gemini CLI. If you Google that, you get so many credits with a Google email address or Google account, and so you boot it up. You set up your token, and it'll open up in your browser, and you have to log in using that particular Google account. Once you've used your credits, it will then lock the chat, so you can't actually do anything. But if you ask it to store its progress in memory when it's at like 10 credits left, right? Then when it uses all the credits up, what you can actually do is press escape / and then sign in with a new Google account. Bearing in mind, I've probably got about 30 or 35, something like that, Google accounts. And then you can go back into it and then load up the save session that you programmed it to save, and also the underlying sort of prompts that you've saved to text files within it, so it knows what to do for the next one. So it already knows to save itself before that one ends. So you can stack them like that and use their top model. But I didn't tell you that I am AI. I'm not real. I'm just I've programmed myself to be here. You can, like, this is going through my face because I'm not actually here. So yeah.
Yes, it's just like don't subscribe. Please don't. It doesn't help the channel at all.
but
Anyway, moving right along.
but also one other tip as well is, if you are using Gemini, Control Y, use YOLO mode, but do it in a sandbox, and it'll just literally the whole world is the agent's toolkit, and it's really cool to see what you can actually build. It's literally whatever's in your head, just type it down, and then he does it. So
Great
anyway,
at connecting dots.
anyway, is there anything else we should mention, Hunter?
Not off the top of my head. I think we're good.
What about the bottom of your head?
The what?
The bottom of your head?
Bottom of my head.
Yeah, because there's none on the
I mean,
top.
top? I mean, back here?
You said not on the top of my head.
Okay. Top of hell. Okay. Yeah, I didn't pick up. I'm tired. Okay. I got up early this morning.
Okay, all right. Sorry about that. Sorry.
That's
Okay. Thanks.
What's for?
Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already hit that like, please do it, but don't do it. If you know what I mean. And please don't subscribe to this channel.
God forbid.
I do need to look at the stats to see where we're at with them since we've started doing this, but I don't know. It's hard to judge really because there's a lot of people that would normally watch us who are really emotional about everything in the world at the moment, and they're really affected. So I don't know whether we can judge it the same way, but anyway.
Anytime. Yeah.
Don't do any of that. Don't follow us on X or any of the other social medias that we're on. Is there any new questions coming? No. Otherwise, I said thanks. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I have been Paul Mills from Raptoreum Core, and to my right, we have the one and only Hunter Schultz, Strategic Director / badass for the Raptoreum project, pioneer in UTXO and patents that he's going to put me in his will for. So I'm excited about that. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I'll be back here same time, same place at this official Raptoreum YouTube channel. It's been an absolute pleasure. And I do apologise once again for the late start, but sometimes it is what it is, you know.
Mice get in the way.
Mice, yeah, mice. Well, it was a mouse, one mouse. Yeah, it's one mouse, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's just the time of the year. We've got a cat flap, and since we've fitted these cat flaps, the cats just bring the mice in like they're delivering some golden gift on a cushion. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I had a cat before where I didn't have a cat flap. He just used to know when to come in because it was always the same time. We never had any mice in the house then. But he was actually quite lazy. Even if he wanted to catch a mouse, he probably couldn't have done because he was like a barrel, big ginger barrel. So yeah, we do have mice coming in here regular. Yeah, but raptors like mice. They taste nice apparently. So maybe I should cook one up in the air fryer and see how we go.
Yeah, she's gonna really love that.
All right.
There's a few jokes there that I could do, but I won't.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Possibly going to do some rain in the Discord stream party chat. Maybe on the Telegram. I don't know. I need to check the balance on Raptorus. But thank you. And yeah. Any final words?
See you next time. None.
None.
None. Literally none. I'm out.
Okay. See you next time. Thank you.
Cheers.
For being awesome.